Yahoo! Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters, to the Aquarian Adepts, my platform to become your spiritual server. And welcome to your daily Adept horoscope for today, July 12th of 2018. Thank you so much for joining me outside with all of these beautiful sounds, cars in the background, people working. But I still wanted to make this video outside, so I'm not going to allow these noises to rustle my feathers, or rustle my jimmies, if you know that meme. So what's going on today? Oh my goodness, my beautiful brothers and sisters, we have a solar eclipse in Cancer at 20 degrees opposed Pluto. Yahoo! Do you know what this means, guys? Do you know what this means? To make a video on it yesterday, but this means that we are really heading into a new emotional foundation. Cancer, naturally ruling the 4th house, naturally ruled by the moon. It's an energy where, you know, it deals with emotions, the mother, childhood, security, the home, foundation, and it's opposing Pluto, the planet of death, rebirth, transformation, which is in Capricorn. So we are really looking at and re-examining in many ways, how do we feel about our society? How do we feel about the structure of society? How do we feel about the sense of order, tradition, politics? How do we feel about all this? There can definitely be some upheaval in emotions today. There definitely can be some sensitivities that come up today. But what I see this as is that we are each establishing a new emotional foundation from which to manifest from that place. Like I said, at 20 degrees of Cancer, this is getting into that last decan. It's a rather powerful number, reducing to 2. So it's also speaking in many ways, I believe, as the beginning of the ending of duality within our consciousness, within our world, within our perception. The beginning of the ending of seeing two sides, where actually today we are going to be presented, by going through this portal, a third side, a third way, a middle path, where we learn to integrate these both sides. And we don't try to support one side more than the other, but we learn to integrate both sides in the form of alchemy. This is going to be a very, very powerful solar eclipse. Now, like I said, with that opposing of Jupiter, something is dying today. Something is falling away, and what I see it as is a foundation, or maybe even some type of structure that you have been creating for a while via your actions and your emotions and your reactions. That is finally time for you to let go of this structure, because it has served its time. It has run its course. I hope you all can hear me over the many, many sounds out here. And that's another thing, is that this is going to be an interesting time of feeling past all of the static and past all of the implications and all of the wants that society wants us to be. All of these different things that we have to be, right, in the world. You know, who are you? That's going to be a major thing with this. Like, who are you? You know, are you what society wants you to be? Or are you who you want to be? Because we have to remember, let's look at the planets that are around this. The North Node, you know, the North Node is in Leo. Mercury is in Leo. Now Venus is in Virgo, so we're even learning to open up to integrating these changes into our day-to-day reality, you know. Chiron is in Aries, retrograde at that. So we can even feel that maybe there are certain actions we have taken within the past that may keep us bogged down if we don't address them and if we don't heal them. But since Chiron, of course, is going retrograde, it's turned internal. We have to consider that Jupiter just went direct too in Scorpio. So this is about trusting ourselves. If you think about it, even though it's loose, it's 7 degrees, that Jupiter is trining this place. And Neptune is trining this place as well. Neptune retrograde in Pisces. This is about opening up spiritually. This is about trusting the universe, trusting God. It's trusting God. It's about trusting ourselves to really move forward in a powerful way. This new moon solar eclipse in Cancer is going to be us establishing a new emotional foundation. It's going to be us. Many people are going to find their tribe after this. Many people are going to rekindle relationships with their family, friends. Because these old structures that we've kept in place, that have kept us from connecting with one another, are falling away. As I said in my video that I made yesterday, this is the evolution of human compassion and sincerity. That's what I truly believe it is. But in order for this to really evolve, and for us to see it on the grand scale, we have to evolve our levels of compassion and sincerity for ourselves. This also in many ways deals with the inner child. So you will definitely have communication with your inner child today. Your inner child will speak up today. The card of the day that we actually have is the Knight of Pentacles. And I think this is awesome because the Knight of Pentacles, you know, the Knight of Pentacles doesn't need to rush to try and get things done or to manifest. The Knight of Pentacles does not mind taking his time. But the Knight of Pentacles also knows his or her worth. The Knight of Pentacles knows and is confident in their abilities to manifest. That's why they don't necessarily have to rush to get things. It's not that they're not passionate, but we also have to consider what else is happening during this. A grand Earth trine with Saturn at the highest, at 5 degrees of, was it 5? Yeah, it's either 4 or 5 degrees retrograde of Capricorn. We have Virgo, which is just slipped in. We have Venus, which has just slipped into Virgo, and we have Uranus at 2 degrees of Taurus. So yes, this is definitely a manifestation point, but since it's at the early degrees, this is really about us learning to go along with the divine timing of the universe. Divine timing. But since this is a grand trine, this is a very powerful manifestation point where we're going to be planting some major seeds here, actually. And if you think about it, you know, Saturn's as the highest degree of this trine, so we're having to make a decision on this. We're having to make a decision on what we're really going to manifest. And then Uranus and Taurus, we have to revolutionize the way that we see our self-worth, our self-confidence. And then with Venus and Virgo, that's when we learn to integrate it into our day-to-day reality. So what do you want to do on a day-to-day basis that makes you feel good, that makes you just have this jubilant energy for life, this infinite exuberance where you radiate love? Not to say that you won't have challenges, but what do you want to do every single day that makes you feel good, that's coming from that uplifting emotional foundation, that vibration? What do you want to do on a daily basis so you can really manifest your higher self and allow it to come through in every possible moment? That's what today is about. We have to definitely clear away these old dilapidated structures so we may implement new structures that really allow us to move forward in a powerful way. That is it for your reading today. I hope you all enjoyed it despite all the sounds in the background. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And tap the bell for all the notifications that I put out on this channel. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can follow the link in the description below to theAquarianAdepts.com. And always remember, my beautiful brothers and sisters, to keep moving forward, to stay focused, and Yahoo! Smile often.